Hi, Scott Lara 1961 on Twitter. We're in Nassau today and I'm standing on the Serenity deck of the Carnival Fascination. And it's always interesting to me how ships can basically do a 360 to go ahead and dock. You know, when I was in the Navy, on the frigate I was on, we didn't have, you know, the kind of technology like these ships have just to do 360s. I mean, we had bow thrusters on the Morrison, and you know, that would help us, but the thrusters here, like you see on the back of the Carnival Ecstasy, which basically takes the back of the ship, and I don't know if you're going to see that, but at the very bottom near the water line, you'll see those three markings which indicate, you know, the aft thrusters there. But it enables the ship to do a 360, and you can tell here there's not a whole lot of room to maneuver. And so when the Ecstasy was coming in, and as I said, we're docked here in Nassau, you know, the Ecstasy was coming in straight on, and it basically stopped, and now they're doing this 360 to go ahead and back in so they can go ahead and when they leave tonight, just head straight out. Of course, with us, you know, we're going to back out, do a 360, and then head straight out. But it's always interesting to me to see a cruise ship maneuver like that. And when you think of, you know, the Ecstasy and the Fascination that are only 70,000 tons, just imagine the Dream or the Sunshine or the Breeze that are even larger ships to be able to maneuver that accurately. And you have to figure, you've got a multi-million-dollar, if not a billion-dollar ship, and you definitely don't want to scratch the paint on that. For your next cruise vacation, be sure to email me at slara1961@gmail.com. That's slara1961@gmail.com. I'd be happy to tell you all about cruises and which cruise is best for you. The Carnival Fascination, of course, leaves out of Jacksonville 4 days, like this cruise we're on right now, Freeport and Nassau. 5-day cruises going to sometimes Half Moon Cay, sometimes Coco Cay, or Little Stirrup Cay, depends on what do you want to call it. This year, Marty and I went to Key West twice on the Carnival Fascination. That was back in January and February. Carnival Sunshine out of Port Canaveral. Incredible ship, even though, you know, it's been modified a little bit. They got a huge water park and the rope course, Fahrenheit 555 restaurant. Carnival Dream now is in New Orleans. Carnival Breeze is down in Miami. So as you see here, the ship has pivoted 360. They're going to throw it in reverse and back it up. Appreciate you watching all my videos. Be sure to check me out online at scottlara.wordpress.com. And for the best cruise news, reviews, and interviews, go to cruiseradio.net with my good friend Doug Parker. Doug has been on more ships than I can count, interviewing the top executives in the cruise industry. And every week he's joined by Stuart Sheeran, the cruise guy, the most quoted cruise expert on planet Earth. That noise you're hearing in the background is one of the workers here on the Carnival Fascination shipping paint. Yeah, that's a constant battle when you're dealing with seawater and sea air, is rust. So you got to make sure that you take care of that quickly and put some primer down and then put some paint on it, or else you're going to have a problem. Scott Lara, 1961 on Twitter, on board the Carnival Fascination from Nassau. Peace. You know, as the Ecstasy's about to back up, I'll get some video here of Nassau. You know, you have Senior Frogs over here to the left, and they are rebuilding the Welcome Center. There's Nassau there. It's about 9:45 in the morning. We actually came in early today. Beautiful day. This is the end of September 2014, so it's still nice and warm. The weather's been great. I mean, yesterday in Freeport it rained a little bit in the afternoon, like after 3 o'clock. One thing I do want to say as I'm rolling this video, be sure to enjoy the Sea Day brunch on the Carnival Fascination and on the other Carnival ships. It goes from like 8 to 1, and you can go as many times as you want to. And be sure to check out the filet mignon with the eggs. I mean, there's nothing better than having a filet and eggs for breakfast. And there's lots of other things on that Sea Day brunch menu also. I think it's like waffles with crusted Cheerios or something like that. Is that what it is? French? Oh, it's French toast, isn't it, Mark? It's French toast with crusted Cheerios. Of course, when you go home, be sure to go to your doctor and get a blood test so you can check your cholesterol after you eat that. Lara 1961 on Twitter. Peace.